Hey there, guys. It's Mia here. I am so excited, as always. I see this little sunshine. It's excited too. A ray of sunshine, right? Following me. I am so excited. I wanted just to come here and with a personal message with you guys. You saw me write about it today. I just did a short live, but you guys are in the community, so I want to talk to you directly. And that is, you know how they say build it in, they will come. I don't know if that's the case, but I do know this. If you build it right, it'll be here for you in 15 years. And I know that there's so much, there's a lot of hype around high ticket and build your business as a premium product. And, and obviously I sold that. I teach people how to package what they do. But I think that one of the things that's very important to understand is the difference of what you're learning. I found a photo today that was in, how Facebook will give you reminders of pictures. And I saw a post today of my kids at one of my events, one of my Time for Mommy events. I don't know if that was the first or second event, and they were panelists. And so Matthew was 5 or 6, right? And I remember asking the kids, they didn't know the questions. And I said, so what is your best advice to other moms that are here? Your mom's an entrepreneur. She runs a business. You feel like it gets in the way of her loving you? And Matthew said very plainly, at 5, you told us to go for our dreams, and I think every mom should go for hers. And I think that's so powerful because I have. And what I've modeled for my kids is that, yeah, I can take care of you at a very high level, but I also can take care of me at a very high level. And a lot of women kind of have that part mixed up. Y'all know what I'm talking about, that we think okay, if I'm taking care of myself, I'm taking things away, or they think that when they're investing in themselves, it's a cost. The cost is you not investing in yourself. If you actually think about who you are and how you show up for your family and all the things that you do, right? When you invest in yourself, they are the benefactors of everything. Everything that you've done. I just came back from an incredible weekend of moving Matthew into his sophomore apartment with 2 other students. They're not there yet. He's there early. And man, Matthew benefits because mommy's free. Mommy can just do what she needs to do when she needs to do it and how she needs to do it. I think it's just important. Sometimes we see examples of things, and I know y'all get it, and I'm just going to be straight with you, but sometimes you don't get it, right? For 15, 16 years, I've been doing the exact same thing at a higher level, right? 15, 16 years I've been selling premium coaching, even before the words high ticket coaching was a thing. 15, 16 years ago, I worked from the comfort of my home, built my coaching practice from my home, when work from anywhere was not a term. It was not a thing. When we think about mastery, of bringing your ideal client to you, packaging what you do, right? That's what I've done. And you know what? 15, 16 years later, still doing it. Still in the game, still winning, still supporting women with elevating their dream, figuring out what to package. But here's the thing, that a lot of people want it. They want it, but they don't need it. They don't need to be free. I had to be free. If I didn't get myself free, I couldn't have survived working 9 to 5 for the rest of my life. I just knew there was something bigger for me. There was a bigger purpose and a calling in my life, and I knew that God had purposed me for that time, for a time such as then. And I think when you make being free optional, it becomes free. When you talk about being free and it's always in the past, not serious. Nobody's planning their future thinking about the past. And for those of you who are ready, really in this season, to go into the new year with momentum, now is the time to do that. And for those of you who've got to dip your toes in the sand one more time, and you have a limiting belief that says that I'm just going to wait until I come back from this trip and I have this vacation before I get started, you'll never get started. Because people who win, they say yes and they figure it out. They're the most resilient people. When I think about the things over the years that were not obvious to me, whether it was finding funding or whether it was finding opportunities, figuring out how to set up a funnel, To run a business requires resilience and people who find things, who are about it, but you get to live differently because you're a finder of things, not a person that makes excuses or run away when things get hard. You know, running a business, you do hard things, but you get to live a soft life because you've done those things. And I hope that there's something that I've said from my heart that really supports you. You know, there's tons of you in the community. Y'all write me all the time. Email me, you know, you like the comments. Sometimes you post, not as much now because there's not as much interaction in a lot of these groups as there used to be. But I get a lot of DM messages from you. And the thing is, it's time to show up. Like, it's time to do something different than you've ever done. It's time to give yourself the best and highest version of yourself because you deserve it. And I'd love to support you in doing that. And a great way to get started with me, if you've never worked with me before, is do like an insights call where you book 90 minutes with me and we try to figure out what your thing is. I'll help you. I'll help you figure out what your thing is, okay? And it's a great first step. You can go to my website, click on the button that says work with me, and book a 90-minute session. And that's how we can get the ball started, for you to figure out what could my thing be, or, you know, what do I need to elevate in my business, or how do I need to show up differently? It's a great start for you. And then from there, if you're fit and I know that I can help you long-term with some long-term plan of what you want to do, we can look at other options. But, you know, this idea of watching me each and every week or listening to what I'm saying over the last couple of years, and it's been about 15, 17 years, something like that. You deserve more than that. You deserve action. And action is what's going to change your life, okay? And I'm here for that. And I'm here for you, okay? So find a way, figure it out, okay? Reach out. I'm looking to work with 5 women right now that are serious, that are ready. You have to, readiness to me means you are ready. Like, you are ready to change your life, start your business, get the right consulting so you can move and affect change using your gifts. That's ready. Ready means you're financially ready. It means that you are in this place where if I pose an opportunity to you, which I will if you're fit and you're ready, okay, you can say yes. Okay, you can say yes. Now, I want to think about it. I want to go talk to whoever you got to talk to right now, okay, before you call me. All right, because the reality is I'm ready for women who want to get it done. And ready means that you can really see for yourself $100K, you know, a year or more, right? $500,000 or more a year. Because you're not going to hit those kind of goals at a $27 investment or $97 investment, right? And so let's not play games when we have like, you know, real skill and talent. All right. So I just wanted to come in, and Matthew's launched, guys. And I know that a lot of you guys know him and have been on this journey with me, this family journey, this business journey. You've watched me build the business and the brand. And this weekend, Alex gets launched officially. And that's pretty amazing, right? So I'm excited about this new chapter in my life, and I'm sure I'll share much of it with you, you know, as I move into what it looks like to have built a business around my life that's allowed me to free myself up. I'm free 100%. That's why I opened the consults up for people, for first-time people who are looking to figure out their thing. You're not quite sure, but you're like, I know I need your support, Mia, but if you can help me, just book a 90-minute, right? On my site, you'll see it at Mia Redrick, work with me, and click right there, and you can book that, all right? If you've worked with me before, you need to just DM me and reach out, and we can look at what makes sense for you right now, all right? I love you. You know I do. I'm all about the results, but if you want to talk to me about something in the past that you want to do that you didn't do, I don't want to hear it. I am all about helping you achieve your next level and get your mind right to step into the highest and next version